Hi, my name is Ava Drazen, and for the discussion this week, out of the two figures, the one that caught my attention the most was Julian of Norwich. I thought that she was really revolutionary for women in the church, and she definitely showed that women could take a higher role in the church and really be there for everyone else. And she also wrote the first English book that was written by a woman. Not the first English book, but the first notable English book that was written by a woman. And she had some suffering as well. Her husband and child died from the Black Plague, and that, I think, is one of the things that really, after that happened, she just threw herself into the church and threw herself into God. I think she took upon a role where I'm pretty sure she lived at the church. Another really interesting thing about her is her focus on mystic theology. I have a quote about this. Mystics describe an overwhelming experience of body, mind, and emotion that can generate ecstatic feelings. Female mystics tend to focus on matters of food, disease, and the body. They also stress the physical toll exacted by their divine encounters, particularly when meditating on Christ's suffering on the cross. So they really focus on an outward God outwardly showing himself to you through actions and things happening, signs. And I thought that was super interesting, and she just has such a strong faith. And carried that throughout her life, and improved the church for women as well. And then relating that to the lectures, I thought this really related to evangelism beliefs. Goodness. And then in the lectures, there were the 4 points, and I thought that she carried out those 4 points really well. So it was biblicism, trust scripture, and the Bible. So she had a really strong belief that scripture is what it is, and it will show itself to you. Conversionism, being born again, and that people can be saved. Activism, living out your faith. She thought that God could really show faith to you, but you can also live out your faith how you should be worshiping God in your day-to-day. And then another hard word, crucicentrism, which is the idea that Jesus died on the cross for us and saved us. And I also kind of mentioned that in my quote, where the end it said, meditating on Christ's suffering on the cross. So she also sees that as a really important point in the Bible and an important moment in our faith. So just hold that high. Thank you.